I'd like to welcome you back. This week we are going to discuss Parshas Vayetze. And what's interesting is that even though Parshas Vayetze is an incredibly story-filled parsha, it'll probably be the shortest recap that I'm going to have made so far because it is all very simple. Basically what happens is Yaakov runs away from home to be safe from Esav. He goes to work for Lavan. Eventually, Lavan discovers that he's a great worker and asks him to work for him. He asks him what his payment is. He says, I'll work for you in exchange for your daughter's hand in marriage. And they agree he's going to work for 7 years. Then when it comes time for them to get married, Lavan tricks him and gives him Leah instead. So then he has to work another 7 years. They also come to an agreement of what his payment will be, and they agree on a certain form of flock. For example, the ones that are brown with speckles. And then when those started becoming the ones that were breeding and coming out the most, Lavan changed the deal. And they would say, let's say the ones with the circular designs. And then God made it that those were the ones that started being born. And Lavan kept changing it. But no matter what he did, Yaakov, who, by the way, was known to be, when he was working for somebody, he didn't steal one moment's time. So anyways, he became super wealthy. And he realized that Lavan's whole attitude towards him was changing. And he noticed that Lavan's sons were resenting him. So he knew it was time to leave. And God appeared and told him that it's time to leave. And so he took the whole family and he left, while Lavan was away a few days trip shearing some of his animals. And when Lavan got back and he found out, since Yaakov was moving so slowly, since he had a big family with him and children and all this livestock, so he was able to catch up to him. And he was very upset. Why did you leave without saying goodbye? And he was very honest. He said, because I thought that you would be angry. And after giving him a whole speech about how he wouldn't have been angry and it's his grandchildren, he has a right to kiss them goodbye. Sure enough, he says, you're lucky. Everything is mine. Your wife is mine. Your kids are mine. Everything is mine. But in the end, they came to a peaceful term. They made an agreement and they went their own ways. Also, during this parsha, all of the Shvatim were born, all of the tribes, except for Binyamin, were born during this parsha. Binyamin was born in the next parsha during the passing of his mother, Rachel.